On the water, an adventure around this great brown land and beyond. Strap on your life jacket and get set to get wet on the water.
G'day and welcome to this week's episode of On the Water. My name's Dave Bishop and I'm filling in for the caveman this week as he's on secret assignment that we can't talk about yet. We're here at the magnificent Hazelwood Pondage in Morwell in Gippsland in Victoria. Why are we here? We're here for the second round of the Unlimited Displacement World Cup. Last week we went to Windsor in Sydney and we saw some fantastic racing up there. Joining me this weekend will be Mark Staunton in the commentary position, and we had a chat to a few of the drivers about their efforts last week. Okay, we're down here with Unlimited Displacement driver, the driver of Iron Nuts, Jeff Tompkins. Jeff, last weekend up at Windsor, a second place, you'd have to be pretty happy.
Oh, we were stoked, We didn't come with as much ammunition as some people, and we used it as best as we could. And we finished the race meeting and back down here to compete hard.
Now we're in Hazelwood this weekend. Of course, Windsor last weekend, a bit of a different deal, smooth water. This could be a little bit rougher. How do you see your chances going this weekend?
Yeah, look, we went out, got a bit of a tune-up in it this morning with it. Took a bit of power out of it because of the conditions, and I was pretty happy how it handled. Just take a bit of fuel out and we'll get some mile an hour out of it.
Well, Jeff Tompkins, driver of Iron Nuts, good luck here at Hazelwood this weekend. We hope to talk to you maybe on the podium later on this afternoon.
I'd love to be on the podium. I'd love it.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you very much.
Bringing two boats over from the United States is a massive effort, both logistically and financially. We went down and spoke to Duff Daly in the pits, been racing for 42 years, to see what sort of an effort this was. Is this course going to suit you here at the Hazelwood Pondage?
Probably a little bit better than last weekend, but it's pretty rough out there, but it's rough for everybody, so we're on an equal playing field.
Yeah, now these particular boats are a little bit, the flat bottom deal, of course, as opposed to the Australians. Some of them tend to run the shallow V in them. Does that hurt you or help you at all?
It probably will hurt me, but we'll wait and see.
Of course, you've got the cell in these boats, so you're strapped in, so they're quite a safe deal. You're an absolute superstar in America. How exciting is this for you to come out to Australia and run against some of these guys?
It's great. Like I said, I've been racing for 43 years, and
you don't look that old.
Well, thanks, but I finally got over here, and I'm actually honestly super impressed with the operation over here. It's unbelievable.
Oh, fantastic. Well, Duff Daly, we're going to hopefully catch up with you at the end of this deal as well, and hopefully on top of that podium. But thanks for chatting with us On the Water, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.
We're here now with the great man himself, one of my favourite blown displacement drivers, driver of Liberty, Brian McCosker. Brian, big win for you in Windsor. Now we're here at Hazelwood. How are things going to go? Different track?
Yeah, well, we haven't done so bad so far. I mean, got maximum points from Windsor, another win here today, and hopefully we can go on to the semi-finals and final tomorrow.
Well, the boats looked absolutely sensational, not only at Windsor, not only here today, but as for the last 3 or 4 years, it has just been faultless. This boat, you've won everything there is to win. Does it ever get boring?
No, it doesn't get boring. The hard work does get a bit tiring every now and then, but other than that, no, we just enjoy travelling around and meeting people and having a great time.
Brian, you're a great ambassador for the sport. You're one of the finest blown boat drivers in the land. Duff Daly's worried that you might be pretty quick out there, so good luck this weekend at Hazelwood in the World Championships.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Well, great to hear from the guys in the pits. Let's go and have a look at some more racing. boats going into the water now for the blown alcohol displacement class, the unlimited displacements, the international event here this weekend. Stanley going into the water there, quite warm conditions here. You can see him with the umbrella over his head. He's trying to get a little bit of coolness into this deal. Stone cold now, Russell Palmer, the big Stevens there. Beautiful looking machine. Have a look at that supercharged small block Chevy, the mechanical fuel injection. This is a very quick boat, new to the sport, but he is stepping it up in a big way. This particular boat here, the Typhoon machine, and that is one of the unlimited displacements as well. Brady Shepherd there in the Unleashed machine, one of the Child's Play boats. This is a sister boat to the Liberty machine of Brian McCosker's. Brett Shepherd has really been stepping it up of late. White flag flying now, and we're going to be close to seeing some great action here very shortly in one of the heats of the unlimited displacement class. So white flag flying, the flag drops, and they are racing. Typhoon gets a good start on the inside there, but Brett Shepherd in the Unleashed machine pushing very, very hard down into the bottom turn. The Child's Play hull, as we mentioned earlier on, going very quickly. Trevor Stanley there in the Ancient Orange. He's running up into third spot, and on the far outside there is Russell Palmer in the little Stevens hull. It may come into its own down in this rough bottom turn. Now Brett Shepherd lights up the Unleashed machine. Nigel Agnew really stepping on the gas in the Typhoon, but have a look at Brady Shepherd as he pushes hard down into the top turn now. He is going very, very quickly indeed. Cabs the boat in and turns it in very hard. Now Trevor Stanley pushing very hard up the outside. In fact, applying the thumb screws there to Nigel Agnew in the Typhoon machine. But Brett Shepherd, the man to chase at the moment. The little Child's Play, shine walking a little bit as they go down into that bottom rough turn. This boat is going very, very quickly indeed. Probably touching the 130, 140 mile an hour mark down some of these straights. This corner quite sloppy. You notice the stone wall there that the water can bounce back off and really upset these boats in the corner. Russell Palmer getting a little bit left behind now in the Stevens. In fact, there is now smoke coming out of the Unleashed machine. Have a look at this. Brett Shepherd now with a problem. The little Child's Play. Can he finish this race? He sets off onto his last lap, but will the boat hang together? Now Nigel Agnew. He can see the smoke coming out of this boat. He pushes very, very hard to try and make up the ground. The boat now not with the acceleration that he would like. Nigel Agnew, he can see the yellow flag flying. They're on their last lap. The Typhoon now lights it up down the back straightaway. He can see the boat in the distance that he wants to catch the Unleashed machine. Trevor Stanley with his head down and his bum up, pushing very, very hard in the Ancient Orange machine. But now it is, oh, have a look at Brady Shepherd in Unleashed as he jumps and leaps, gets off the cabs. It looks like that oil problem may have gone away, but the boat very quick across the finish line, and Brady Shepherd picks up the win in this heat. He puts his fist in the air. He's very happy with that indeed. The Typhoon coming through in second position, and Ancient Orange rounding up third with Stone Cold and Russell Palmer into fourth position.